It's like this every day in Nashville. Ambulances racing to help those in need. But do they get there in time to save lives? Tommy Gilmer has been a paramedic for 15 years, and he believes the average response time is too slow.
I can probably count on one hand the amount of saves that we have had. Most of the time, you do not make them. Time factor.
When did you start having shortness of breath today?
Was it early this morning?
Tommy Gilmer works on Medic 19. His partner is EMT Charles Shannon, another veteran. Together, they cover Davidson County.
The quicker we can get there, the better outcome for the patients.
There are more than 500,000 people who live in Davidson County, and hundreds of thousands more come here to work. But when it comes to transporting these people in the event of an emergency, Nashville only has 13 ambulances. Some days there are only 12. That's right, 12 ambulances to cover around 800,000 people.
That's way over in East Nashville. It's going to take us a while to get there from here.
Most emergencies are not life-threatening. This one sounds like it is. A cardiac arrest in East Nashville. Life support should start in 4 minutes. It will take Medic 19 9 minutes to get there.
We have a response time of about 6 to 8 minutes, which means you're working at a deficit as soon as you get on the scene.
This time, the few lost minutes didn't matter. The cardiac arrest person died hours before the call was made. But sometimes a few minutes can mean the difference between life and death. Charles Shannon has seen a lot of death.
You take that home with you. You relive it time and time again. And sometimes you actually wonder, well, if I'd been there 5 minutes earlier.
Nashville does have the first responder program, which means engine companies with EMTs on board make emergency calls too. But fire trucks don't transport, and only paramedics like Tommy can issue life-saving drugs.
20 milligrams lace is given at 9:15.
Because there are only 13 ambulances, stress becomes a factor too. Each medic company works a 24-hour shift, and when they're as busy as Medic 19, that often means they simply don't rest.
Squad 13, Medic 19.
Many days when we do not get to eat breakfast, we do not get to eat lunch, and if we do, we're eating while we are actually on a run.
The most difficult time for Charles and Tommy comes at night. After an exhausting day, most people go to sleep. Charles and Tommy can't. They're too busy trying to save lives. Imagine trying to be at your best at 3 a.m.
When you have been here for 16 to 18 hours, the body itself begins to give up.
Run number 17. It's 2:45 in the morning. We got 3 hours left. We're going on another call now.
The night is still young.
Scott Rensberger, Channel 2 News at 6.